guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Now today we're going to take a look at the newest LR that is coming to Dokkan, LR MECHA FRIEZA and King Cold. Now it is nice to get an LR of these two units. Like, I actually thought that this might have been the summonable LR that would drop with Metal Cool. Okay, 1.56 million, not bad. That's quite decent actually. I mean, already it looks like they're going to be a very solid unit. Provided you're on the Wicked Bloodline team, because the thing about this LR MECHA FRIEZA and King Cold is that, you know, they have a base 66% attack and defensive stat, which is fine, but they get an additional 60% attack depending upon how many Wicked Bloodline category allies are on your team. Now, MECHA FRIEZA and King Cold themselves will always count as one of those, so you only need 2 more Wicked Bloodline allies on the team in order to activate their max sort of attack. But I mean, they're only on 2 categories right now anyway, Joined Forces and Wicked Bloodline, so, I mean, Wicked Bloodline is pretty much where you've got to use them, right? So that's pretty good. I'm a little impressed by that initial number right there. Did we have the Int Frieza on rotation? I don't think we did. That was them without support, and they hit that number. That's quite good. That makes me think they'll be able to hit very, very hard, provided you have the right situation going on. Let me look at their max stats. So they have 11,500 defense. I mean, that's okay. I don't think that's the great... Well, it's good. I mean, because I think the LR Super Saiyan 4s are at like 12,000, I believe. So I guess MECHA FRIEZA and King Cold are at a good level. Their attack is 17,000. That's about the level of a top tier. Ooh, 2.83. Okay, that's really good. So the reason it was 500 times easier to get their like full key super right here is because we were going up against a Super Saiyan category enemy. When you go up against a Super Saiyan category enemy, MECHA FRIEZA and King Cold get an additional 9 key, pretty much guaranteeing that you're going to get their 18 key super attack, considering, you know, most units on the Wicked Bloodline team are going to have at least strongest clan in space, right? Yeah, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku basically has 13,000 defense, so MECHA FRIEZA and King Cold are a little bit behind there. It's not too bad. They should still be okay defensively, though. And then their attack at 17,300, that's about the level of a, like, very top-tier Dokkan Fest exclusive, right? I believe, like, Ultimate Gohan is right around that level. I think SCR Gogeta was a little bit above that, like, when he first released. So, I mean, for free-to-play LR, it's good. The number we saw from them was already solid. All right, so here we have what I think will be their best rotation. They also give Extreme Class allies a 30% attack buff for 2 turns, by the way. That's important. I believe they are getting Brutal Beatdown from Turles. So we've got a number of links active. We got Frieza. Frieza, of course, is a support type unit. He gives 25%. So let's see what MECHA FRIEZA and King Cold are able to get up to right here. 4 million! That's very impressive. Wow! Okay. I don't know. Is MECHA FRIEZA and King Cold, are they better than LR Metal Cooler? I think they are. That's interesting. I mean, it's very easy for us to get the max super attack going up against Future Gohan, right? Because Future Gohan, of course, is a Super Saiyan category enemy. If you're not able to do that, it's definitely going to be a lot more difficult to get, you know, the super attack you want. But the Wicked Bloodline team is not a team that struggles for key. A lot of the links that, you know, like MECHA FRIEZA and King Cold have are very common links across the board that, like, a lot of members of this team have. So, like, you know, again, like Strongest Clan in Space, Universe's Most Malevolent, Fear and Faith, Thirst for Conquest, all very common links on this team. So I think even pretty much no matter what you do, like however you build the team, they will be able to get some links. Definitely, like, you're always going to want to run Turles on the team, of course, because Turles, you know, he's just a godsend with, you know, the 3 key, the 40% abilities and all that. Yeah, look at that. With the 9 additional key, look where they're sitting. That's very impressive. Okay, this will be a good turn to see. So this will be them without Turles on rotation. We did get them the 24 key. The Int Frieza is still giving them that 25%, and they get up to 3.26. They're good, man. The only thing about them is that they are a Battlefield LR, it looks like. And unfortunately, Battlefield LRs are gated in a way to where it takes forever to rainbow them, right? So you're not going to be able to see them at their full power, their full potential for quite a long time. Oob came out, in February for the 4-year anniversary, and we were only able to get his final copy this month. So realistically, we won't be able to rainbow Mecha Frieza and King Cold until October or November, I think. At the earliest October, more than likely it'll be November once we're finally able to rainbow them. I mean, that's it's a long time. I'm very like scared of how many Battlefield memories they're gonna cost, because it's like they've released so many units in such a short amount of time in there that like it's very difficult to get them all. Because like, you know, I still would love to get the extra dupe copies of Battlefield, Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku and the Majin Vegeta. They're tremendous free-to-play units, but all the LRs they've released in there, that's what I'm kind of giving my priority to. I want to rainbow them because, like, those are, they're LRs. You gotta go for the LRs first. All right, so we got, pretty good rotation right here. LR First Form Frieza, Mecha Frieza, and King Cold. We were able to get their 18-key super attack, even though we're not up against a Super Saiyan category enemy. Again, remember that it's not Super Saiyan as in all Super Saiyans. It's just Super Saiyan 1. So, if going up against Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, we're not going to get the 9-key. Well, I'm actually thoroughly impressed with them, man. This is pretty good. They're a very, very decent card. I think you're going to be able to get a lot of use out of them. Like, I would definitely, like, global players, for example, I would tell y'all, don't really worry about Oob. I mean, you could get a copy of Oob if you want to, but it's just Oob doesn't really have a good spot for himself. His links are pretty bad. It could be kind of difficult for him to super attack, so I don't really recommend going for Oob, putting a lot of Battlefield memories into Oob. I would definitely say go for Metal Cooler first, the LR Metal Cooler. I think the 2 Ginyu Forces might be fine. Oob is probably the last choice, I would say. Like global players, like, I quite honestly, I'm pretty impressed by what we're seeing from Mecha Frieza and King Cold. I kind of think saving up for them is going to be a good idea. I do think, like, rainbowing the Angel Goku and Majin Vegeta is also a good idea. I like to prefer to put a lot of resources into LRs, but the Goku and Majin Vegeta are tremendously powerful. 138. Okay, they also had their defense lowered a lot, so we're not really going to be able to see how well they'll tank against this Goku, because I think he massively lowered their defense. So plus they then lowered his attack. I think, if he had not lowered their defense the way he did, we probably would have, they would have taken double-digit damage. Yeah, because LR First Form Frieza has taken double-digit damage there, so I think LR Mecha Frieza and King Cold would as well. So this is pretty impressive. I think they're a very good unit. Again, if you want to save up for this unit, I don't think that's a mistake at all. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at them. So this is Revenge of the Most Sinister Father and Son, Mecha Frieza and King Cold. Both of those units need a much better card, by the way. Their leader skill is the Wicked Bloodline category, 3 key and 100% to stats. So looks like we might get a lot of free-to-play LRs of this leader skill type right here. So that'll be hype. Their 12 key super attack is the Full Power Death Beam, which does colossal damage and lowers attack. Decent. Their 18 key super attack is Power of the Wicked Bloodline, which does mega colossal damage and raises extreme class allies attack by 30% for 2 turns. So they will provide a decent amount of extra damage to the whole team if they're getting their super attacks off, which is very, very helpful. Their passive skill, Domination and Control, is attack and defense 66% at the start of turn. Then they get an additional 20% attack per Wicked Bloodline category ally in the team. Again, they themselves will count, so you only have to have 2 more members to get that maximum 60% attack buff. And then they get 9 key when there is a Super Saiyan category enemy present. Also, their links are Tough as Nails, Strongest Clan in Space, Brutal Beatdown, Thirst for Conquest, Universe's Most Malevolent, Fear and Faith and Legendary Power. So they have very, very good links for the Wicked Bloodline team. And they are on 2 category teams, Joined Forces and Wicked Bloodlines. So there you go, guys. All in all, they are a very good unit. I do recommend going for them. Just the one thing is, I've seen a lot of people confused by, you know, the 9 key when there's a Super Saiyan category enemy present. You just have to remember that it's Super Saiyan 1. It's not a all Super Saiyan category. So that does limit them quite a bit, because if it was any Super Saiyan, they would be so good in so many different places. But I'm sure like a Wicked Bloodline category Super Battle Road stage would very likely have like a Super Saiyan category enemy, right? So, you know, we'll see. This unit comes out in a few days along with LR Gohan and Goten. Seems like the Tanabata celebration will be quite hype. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.